They made me an offer I couldn't understand. I just said yes. This is your first. So I'm going to sing a song called Sarah Jane. Now it's from the singing of Eddie Butcher. And I first heard Frank Hart singing it, but then I met Eddie down at one time and met him. And the only other thing I want to add to the notes is that the man who wrote the song was a man called Jimmy McCurry. He wrote it around about 18 years. And it's all about a fella pursuing a girl and having a conversation with these couple of birds, being in the flapping type. One day for my amusement, it being a Thursday, the 1st of June, as the sun passed o'er the meridian, it being in the afternoon, near the dwelling of a gentleman, some time I did delay. It was little that I thought that I would get caught in the snares of Sarah Jane. Let me think of the next line. No. It was in that spot I was deep in thought when I first commenced my thoughts. Then a north wind blees, my ears did please, passing footsteps brought. What she says to me as she passed me by, oh how I felt the pain. Well, it made me curse, the pain felt worse when I first met Sarah Jane. To my surprise, I could not arise when she gave to me her hand. In my heart I knew sad was my lot to plough through such rough land. But the pay's not much when you're gathering scotch, still I did remain. She bade me adieu, and away she flew, and away went Sarah Jane. To my surprise, I could not arise when I first began to moan. Then a blackbird spoke from a hollow birch, my thoughts he seemed to know, saying if you could fly the same as I, your voice and your wings you would strain. You'd be whistling shrill on a windowsill, surmising Sarah Jane. Now the skylark sings as she spreads her wings, when I first commence my woe. And the landrail to her mossy bank, to me to be in tow. Though her voice was harsh but great it still, her notes they were clear and plain, saying you might as well go home and sing your poem, you'll ne'er wed Sarah Jane. Had I the mountains and valleys, I would leave them at her command. Or if I had Aladdin's wondrous lamp, it would shine tremendous grand. Or if I built castles in the air, great riches I'd obtain. But I prefer always to have happy days, for that may call Sarah Jane. Now the pain is decreasing daily, and a roving she may go. She may call it Liza Katie's as she passes through my row. She may drink of a bottle of the best, and drink to the poet's name. But I prefer always to have happy days in the arms of Sarah Jane. Oh.
My first song is a song called John Adair, and it was written around after 1861 when there was about almost 50 families evicted from Derry Estate in County Donegal. And I got this song from Jimmy McHugh, who is a little player from Donegal but lived in Glasgow all his life. So he gave me the words and then he played the tune on the fiddle, so I noted it down, so that's how I learned this song. And I don't know if anybody else sings it or not, I'm not sure. Oh, Molly, come away with me beyond the leaf and fern. A rural home I have for you, convenient to Lochern. The lark has risen from her nest, and while faithful breast, you're free from John Adair. Oh, will he never talk to me of peace or happy home? My parents have been dispossessed, this weary world to roam. Sad dreary thoughts appease my mind, I'm almost in despair. From happy homes we now must part, forced out by John Adair. He brought the sheriff to our door and quenched our fire so bright. My aged grandsire is no more, he died that fateful night. My mother weeps her only son, a boy of beauty rare, just 4 months old, so meek and mild, all done by John Adair. For 50 weary years our race have tilled the mountainside, and smooth Glenveig's old rugged paths, and stemmed the Atlantic tide. Full 50 homes are levelled now, and wild cries rend the air. May 50,000 curses fall on cruel John Adair. A ploughboy poor his grandsire was, and came from Galrinch, supported by the villagers. His mother's name was Trench, but now he's called a gentleman, as you are all aware, and lives near Ballybritis town. His name is John Adair. A scavenger from the Curlew came, the spoiler of Glenveigh. This cruel, reckless, worthless man, to swear our lives away. Both judge and jury did confess that perjury was there. But now, thank God, is our conscience safe from cruel John Adair. This couple took one last lingering look, and parted no more to meet. Young Willie lies beyond the sea, without a winding sheet, but Molly's duty made her stay, her aged parents to care. With broken heart she pines away, her death on John Adair.
The song actually children sing is Already from the County Leitrim, and I have on the notes there, it's also known as Already from the County Cavan and Already from the County Wexford. As I say, it gets around, but I sang it last week, and I was told that I was singing wrong. I sang it Already from the County Leitrim, and I was told it was wrong. it's already from the County Antrim, so he's going north. Anyway, this is the song I got in 1976 or 75, I think it was, from John Flanagan from Corofin and County Clare. When first I came unto this country, it was the view that sweet flowers there. I fell in love with a pretty fair maid. She appeared to me like the Queen of May. I asked her kindly, would she marry, or would she consent to be a sailor's wife? Oh no, kind sir, I would rather tarry, and I'm content to lead a single life. Oh, fairest creature, the flower of nature, why do you differ from all female kind? For you are youthful, both fair and handsome, and to marry you I am much inclined. Oh no, kind sir, since I must tell you, I've been promised this 5 years or more to one O'Reilly from the county Leitrim, and the thought it grieves my poor heart full sore. Oh, I wish I had you in Phoenix Harbour, 100 miles from your native home, or in some valley where none might find you, for 'tis there with you I'd be inclined to roam. For 'tis there that I would caress my jewel, if along with me she consent to go. I would sail her over to Pennsylvania, and I'd bid adieu to O'Reilly forevermore. You are like the swan that sails the ocean, and making motion with both her wings. Your snowy breast there would make a potion, fit for any lord or an Irish king. For you are youthful, both fair and handsome, you are fitting to be a queen. I wish I was in battle wounded before your beautiful face ere I'd seen. For in the morning when I cannot see you, my heart lies bleeding for you all day. And in the evening when I can't come near you, for those that's bound, they must obey. For youth and folly makes young men marry, so along with you I can no longer stay. One can't be cured So fair and well, darling, I must away.
The title of the song I'm going to sing first is The Cry of the Curlew. And the first time I heard it, actually, I was driving out the road during the Faughanside area, having bought a CD from Marianne McAleer from England. And I was listening to the CD, and Marianne was singing The Cry of the Curlew, and it was composed by her husband Pete. So you have all the rest of the information on the sheet there. And one of the things about doing projects with Mick is you end up learning new songs. So I said at the time when I was listening, I would love to learn that, but only the fact that Mick got me on board for this project, I probably would never have learned it. So it suited grand for the bird song. So I'm hoping John's going to be my prompter if I forget the words. Godspeed cross the sparrows by his song and high dart, each keen step announcing the pace of my heart. Here my father did sing, cutting turf for the fire, as the cry of the curlew climbed higher and higher. A stranger now stands at the crossroads in thought, and curious eyes see the map he has brought. Oh, strangely familiar he now seems to be, as he stops at the graveyard and bends on the knee. The crumbling schoolhouse with its lonely grey walls are echoing now to the old master's calls, and the ghosts of the children barefooted and true lightly skip o'er the stones of the Owen Curlew. My brothers and sisters have gone to their rest, will always be treasured in fond memory blessed. We betray their brave dreams, which should long linger on in the stories, the music, and the singing of songs. From Glen Hull to Gortin and Ruskey so fair, I've haunted the trail of the Craigie and white hair, but now I'm returning, and cold is the fire, yet the cry of the curlew climbs higher and higher. Godspeed cross the sparrows by soul and high dart, each keen step announcing the pace of my heart. Here my father did sing, cutting turf for the fire. Now only the Curlew climbs higher and higher.
I have to watch it and go over the white line. It's funny how, having been learning songs for this project during the week, I don't know where this song just popped into my head, but it came from primary school. This is not one of the two songs, by the way, this is just a warm-up. For some reason, it was a bird, and the song that we sang was, "The north wind doth blow, and we shall have snow, and what will the robin do then? Poor thing, he'll sit in a barn to keep himself warm, and hide himself under his wing, poor thing." We learned that in primary school, and my father was a primary school teacher, and after school he would go down for a bottle of Guinness and bring me with him and set me in the bar counter, so I suspect I probably sang that and got about threepence for singing it. I thought I was rich. So things haven't changed, I'm still sitting in the bar counter, I'm still singing. So anyway, I'd sing a song which was collected in 1935 by Sam Henry, from the Sam Henry collection. The singer was a D. Ellis. Now he doesn't say whether it was male or female, which is unusual for Sam Henry. Usually the full title of the singer, so it was D. Ellis from Langford Lodge, Crumlin. And there's that house, I think, is still there, that Langford Lodge. So it's called the Faughanside. A stream like crystal, it runs down, as plainly may be seen. It's there you'll find the Irish oak, trimmed with the ivy green, where the shamrock grows and the thistle, the lily too beside. All flourish there together, boys, along the Faughanside. Oh, could you see that lovely place, all in the summer time? Each brook, each tree, they look so gay, each meadow in its prime, where the blackbird and the golden thrush, they tune their notes so gay. Ah, but still I had the notion of going to America. Farewell unto this lovely place, from you I mean to roam, and to leave my friends in Ireland, my dear own Irish home. Farewell unto my comrades all, and the place where they reside. For many's a happy hour I spent along the Faughanside. It's about 2 miles from Derry to the bridge of the Rumahoe, where many's a happy hour I spent in the days of long ago, where lambs do sport and the fair maids a court, and the small fish gently glide. In the blooming spring the small birds sing along the Faughanside. The leaving of my own true love, it grieves my heart full sore, but the leaving of my own true love, it grieves me 10 times more. But if ever I return again, I make her be my bride, and I'll roll her into my arms, brave boys, along the Faughanside.
Mike always has to come down when I stand. I picked a song. It's a song that I don't sing very often, and it's I suppose it's a relatively modern song. It was written by Ewan MacColl, the English singer and folk revivalist, and he's also the man who wrote the song that Roberta Flack made really famous, the one "The First Time I Saw Your Face." This song is called "The Joy of Living," and Ewan MacColl is said to have written it when he knew he was coming towards the end of his life. And even though it's a sad song, but it's a great, I think it's a great affirmation of life, and you know, it's a song that I said in the notes, I think everybody should learn to sing, because there's always a time and a place where this song is just the right thing to come out with. So anyway, I'm going to hope it'll come out all right tonight. Farewell, you northern hills, you mountains, all goodbye. Moorland and stony ridges, crags and peaks, goodbye. Glitter fa farewell, cool begs go fell, cloud-bearing Suvan, sun-warmed rock and the cold, bleak close frozen sea, the snow and the wind and the rain on hills and mountains. Days in the sun and the sheltering wind and the air likewise, and you drink till you're drunk on the joy of living. Farewell to you, my love, my time it's almost done. Lie in my arms once more until the darkness comes. You filled all my days, kept the night at bay, dearest companion. Days pass by and they go with the speed of birds in flight. Our lives like the verse of a song heard in the mountains. Give me your hand, love, conjoin your voice with mine. We'll sing of the heart and the pain and the joy of living. Farewell to you, my chicks, now you must fly alone. Breath of my breath, my future life, bone of my bone. May your days be long, may your wings be strong, sure by your journey. Each of you bears inside of you the gift of love. May it bring you health and warmth and the pleasure of giving. Eagerly savor each new day and the taste taste of its mouth. Never lose sight of the thrill or the joy of living. Take me to some high place of heather, rock and lea. Scatter my dust, my ashes, feed them to the wind, so that I may be a part of all you see, the air you are breathing. I'll be part of the curlew's cry and the soaring hawk, the brimble wart and the sundew hung with diamonds. I'll be riding the gentle breeze that flows through your hair, reminding you how we have shared in the joy of living.
Holy God, yeah, it's lovely. These are all great singers. They've probably all sung this song, but I'll go at one.
Yes.
So this is obviously, you have the notes there. Not really a lot else to say about it. It probably came from the Gallagher family rather than the Meehan family. And Granny loved it, obviously, and Dad loved it. Dad always described it as one of the 3 big songs in the family repertoire. It's in the mountain streams, and he never told me, as I said to somebody recently on Facebook, what the third one was. You can just guess that for yourself. And hopefully the Boyce did. It's a Craigie. So multi-theme, really. Yeah, love song, immigration song, and like John Adair, anti-landlord song. So, let's see if we can get it. It being in spring and the small birds were singing, down by yon shady arbour I carelessly did stray, where the thrushes too high. It's just the voice. It being in spring and the small birds were singing, down by yon shady arbour I carelessly did stray, where the thrushes they were warbling, the violets were charming, to view fond lovers talking while I in delay. She said, my dear, don't leave me all for another season. Then if fortune does be pleasing, I'll go along with you. I'll forsake friends and relations and quit this Irish nation, and to the bonny banks forever I'll bid adieu. He said, my dear, don't grieve me, nor yet annoy my patience, for you know I love you dearly, the more I'm going away. I'm going across the ocean to purchase a plantation, to comfort us hereafter, all in American then it's after a short while, if fortune does be pleasing, 'twill cause them all to smile at our late going away. We'll be happy as Queen Victoria, all in her greatest glory. We'll be drinking wine and porter, all in America. The landlords and their agents, the bailiffs and their beagles, the land of our forefathers, we're forced for to give o'er. Now we're sailing on the ocean for honour and promotion, and the bonny boats are parting with our sweethearts. 'Tis them we do adore. Good stuff, guys. If you were on your bed lying and thinking on dying, one sight of the bonny bun banks your sorrow you'd give o'er. Or if you were 1 hour down in yon shady bower, pleasure would surround you, you'd think on death no more. So fare thee well, sweet Craigie Hill, where oftentimes I have roved. I never thought my childhood days I'd part you anymore. Now we're sailing on the ocean for honour and promotion, and the bonny boats are sailing way down by Durin shore.
As you see probably in the notes, I heard this song actually in 1980, and my girlfriend at the time, she's now my wife, fell in love with it, so I thought it would be a great idea to learn it and sing it to her at her wedding. And I was so keen to learn it, I didn't listen too closely to the chorus, which is, some folks say she's very low in station, and she'd be the cause of my ruination. So, yeah. Well, she liked it so much, so I got away. Still with her. This song actually is the Bonny Lassie, or some folk would refer to it as Top of the Mountain. So, I've sang this all week and I keep getting a different key, so I might have lucky. Tell me, how can I live at the top of the mountain with no money in my pocket and no gold for the counting? I would let the money go on for to please her fancy, and I would marry no one but my bonny blue-eyed lassie. She's my bonny blue-eyed lassie with an air so sweet and tender, her walk like swans floating, and her waist so small and slender. Her golden hair in ringlets hung about her snow-white shoulder, and I'd ask her to marry me, for there course no man could be bolder. Some people they have said that she is very low in station, but the more the people say, she'll be the cause of my ruination. But let them all say what they will, to her I will prove constant still, till the day that I die. She will be my own lovely lady. Gently skins the swallows o'er the dark waters of Fochel, and sweetly sings the nightingale, my love for to behold her. The wind that blows and the moorcocks crow, and the moon does shine so deeply, all but deeper by far is the love for my own lady. Some people they have said that she is very low in station, and the more the people say, she'll be the cause of my ruination. But let them all say what they will, to her I will prove constant still, till the day that I die. She will be my own lovely lady.
When John and I were asked to be part of the Birdsong project, Aileen and Mick said there's probably going to be a fight in your house over the mountain streams. But it didn't turn out that way because a lot fell to me, because John has sung this already in another project. So I am going to try and sing it. Pitch it will be the first problem, and then getting through the words will be another. It is, I suppose, the song that we would see as a family song, and it carries an awful lot of memories and emotion and various things like that. Almost kind of a family history. And I remember singing in this place and certain place and whatnot. And so it's kind of full of emotion. With my dog I've gone through the blooming heather to seek for pastime. I took my way where I espied a lovely fair one. Her charms invited me a while to stay. I said, my darling, you will find I love you. Tell me your dwelling and your name, oh bride. Here is my hand, and I pledge my honour. If you prove constant, I'll make you my bride. If my parents knew that I loved a rover, great affliction I would undergo. I'll stop at home for another season dear. The mountain streams where the moorcocks crow. If my parents knew that I loved a rover, they'd tie me down in strong iron bands, and in a dungeon they would confine me, where is no comfort of any kind. Now I'll away and acquaint my parents. I hope my absence will not prove a blow. I'm happy here, though I may be courted from the mountain streams where the moorcocks crow. Then farewell, darling, for another season. I hope my meeting on woodland vale, and when we meet we'll embrace each other. I'll pay attention to your lovesick tale. It's hand in hand we will join together, and I'll escort you to yon valley, where the linnet sings her so peat note so pleasing near. The mountain streams where the moorcocks grow.
I have to say the melody that's on spine tingling and haunting are the only way I can describe that. But great to hear again. Yesterday afternoon, a friend of mine, Sean McCann, who was a collector, he was appointed by Brendan Brunnock in the 1970s to go around Arbo, Cookstown, Pomeroy, South Derry to collect songs and pass them down to the folklore, just to archive them. Sean's life just got very busy, as happens, family, working, setting up his own business, and he kind of hadn't been in the throw of things for quite a long time, but I had been at him to get back in the swim again, start singing, and I said to him, what if I come down to see your collection that you did in 1975, a lot of this stuff was recorded. So eventually got him down to the folklore yesterday, and we spent the afternoon going through his handwritten songs, a couple of hundred songs that he handwritten the age of the contributor, their occupation, and the odd note, cryptic note or whatever. But I have to say it was a magnificent afternoon. I think for Sean, he hadn't seen his work in 40 odd years. In 75 when he collected, and I reminded him that this was 2015, so somebody up there is saying, this is your anniversary, you should be doing something about that. So one of the songs he got was from Neely Coney, fisherman on Loch Ney, from around the Battery area. I was reared sort of in Cookstown, which wasn't all that far away from that, and we'd have often gone out to the Battery area and out, there's a bar there, out at the Battery bar. So a lot of people went there on a Sunday, and it was after hours drinking and all that. Anyway, this is a song from Neely Coney called, what is it called? The Tern and the Swallow. There's plenty of birds in this one. When the cuckoo is called in Norwood land and valley, and the tern and the swallow flies over our bay, then it's longing I'll be for the land of my father, where Ban and the black water sweep down to Loch Ney. Ah, home I have a maiden, the land of the stranger. 'Tis many long years since I've left Derry Quay. Still an urge makes me follow the tern and the swallow, where Ban and black water sweep down to Loch Ney. 'Tis grand is the Rio, and fast the Ohio, and wide the Missouri of mention I'll make. Still an urge makes me follow the tern and the swallow, where Ban and black water sweep down to Loch Ney. So soon I must part, for it is my last journey, for my eyes they grow dim and my hair scarce and grey. So soon I must follow the tern and the swallow, where Ban and the black water sweep down to Loch Ney. I long for to see the dark waters of Loch Ney. I long for to gaze on Sleevegallon Brae, and I long for to follow the tern and the swallow, where Ban and the black water sweep down to Loch Ney. And when I return to my native isle, in the spring I'll hear the cuckoo sing round sweet Loch Fay, and I'll be out watching for the tern and the swallow, where Ban and the black water sweep down to Loch Ney. So adieu to the Rio, goodbye the Ohio, farewell Missouri, so far, far away. All I ask is a cairn in the land of my father, where Ban and black water sweep down to Loch Ney. Oh, yeah.
to borrow a few of those birds because my next one is a wee bit sparse. But I have to admit, I'm not a real bird person at all. I don't know the difference between one bird and another. And my brother's down there and his wife, and they're experts. And I think this project is totally wasted on me. I don't have a bird thing out the window or nothing. I don't buy them big things of nuts that people buy in the supermarket and put them out. But anyway, so this is very much on paper. But this song, I was in Australia. I went to Australia this Christmas out to spend with family and my great grandnephew, Liam. And when we were there, you know, I couldn't help but notice the birds there because they're so beautiful. The colours are just amazing. So, but we went out and we heard a mockingbird. Well, somebody told me I heard a mockingbird. But anyway, it made me think of the Wild Colonial Boy. And one night that Frank Hart, it was quite a dreary night in the Golden Singers Club. Now that, I'm not saying, but it was an awful long night, and there was, you know, it was blood and guts, and everybody was dying, and it was just getting more and more down. And then came the back, Frank Hart stood up and he sang the Wild Colonial Boy. So anyway, I always meant to learn it, and like you were saying, this project was definitely the time, so I'll just hope we remember it. But anyway, here we go. There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Duggan was his name. He was born and reared in Ireland, in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. At the early age of 16 years, he left his native home, and to Australia's sunny shores he was inclined to roam. Well, he robbed the rich and he gave to the poor, and he shot James McAvoy. A terror to Australia was the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, as Jackie rode along, listening to the mockingbird singing a pleasant song, out came a band of troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. Their plan it was to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Duggan, you see it's 3-1. Surrender in the King's high name, for you are a plundering son. Jack pulled 2 pistols from his belt, and he proudly waved them high. I'll fight, but not surrender, said the wild colonial boy. He fired a shot at Kelly, and it brought him to the ground. Then turning round to Davis, he received his mortal wound, but a bullet pierced his brave young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy, and that is how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. Jack Duggan he lies buried now 'neath Australia's wide blue sky, far from his home in Castlemaine, where the thrush and blackbird fly. But if, like me, you chance to hear the mockingbird sing with joy, no doubt, like me, you'll remember him, the wild colonial boy.
I was at a commemorative concert over in England for Frank, and Kent Hall started off this song. Frank was renowned for starting in the wrong key. He would stop and think on it, and he'd start again. And he actually solved it because he got a little recorder, and he recorded the first line of every song. He put it up his ear, and then he went under the mic and did it right over his time. But Ken started off this song, Frank's song, and he was in the wrong key, and he just stopped. And Frank was dead about a year, and he went, "Curse you, Frank Hart!" So this song I'm going to do with sing with this. I've been singing it this last 1976. I think was the first time I remember singing this song. It's that long ago, I don't even remember where I got it from. But it's the notes are there, you can see them. A lot to add to them. All of that, the range that the song is sung in. Each year as I grew older, the range sort of dropped. So I'm hoping that I'll manage to get through it tonight. But it's a big song. It's called The Blackbird, which was the code name for Charles Edward Stewart. People could sing this song, the Jacobite song, without actually mentioning his name. One fair summer's morning of soft recreation. One fair summer's morning of soft recreation, I heard a fair maiden making sad moan, with a sighing and sobbing, sad lamentation, as saying, my blackbird most royal has flown. My thoughts they deceive me, reflections do grieve me, and I am overburdened with sad misery. Yet if death it should blind me, as true love inclines me, I will follow my blackbird wherever he be. Oh, once in fair England, my blackbird did nourish. He was the chief flower that ever did spring. Fair maidens of honour his person did nourish, because that he was the true son of a king. But this sad fortune, which still is uncertain, has caused the parting of my true love and me. Yet his name I'll advance through Spain and through France. All bliss to my blackbird wherever wherever he be. The birds of the forest, they all met together. The turtle was chosen to dwell with the dove, and I am resolved in fair or foul weather, in winter or spring, for to seek out my love. He is my love's treasure, my joy and my pleasure, and justly my heart, my love will follow thee. He is constant and kind and courageous of mine. All bliss to my blackbird, wherever he be. It is not the ocean that frights me with danger, for though like a pilgrim I'll wander forlorn, still I might find friendship from one that's a stranger, much more than from one who in England was born. Oh, heaven so spacious, to Britain be gracious, though some there be odious to him and to me, yet joy and renown and the laurels shall crown. All bliss to my blackbird, wherever he be.
Right, the last song that I'm going to sing is a translation. The original poem was in Irish, called Bonny, and this is the translation by Thomas MacDonagh. I love the tune of it, and I learned it from the singing of Sean Canning via YouTube, which is a great source of songs nowadays. And I know it has been recorded by a whole lot of people, one of them being Jim on the CD, Mountain Streams, so I'll give that a go. Bonny, that ne'er broke out on a drinking bout, might as well have drunk, for his bones lie thrown on an If I had known you were near your death, while my breath held out, I'd have run to you, till a splash from the lake of the son of the bard, my soul would have stirred and waked anew. My darling, she told me to drink no more, or my life would be o'er in a very short while. But I told her 'tis drink gives me health and strength, and lengthens my road by many's a mile. You see how the bard with the long smooth neck could get its death from the thirst at last. Come, son of my soul, and drink your cup, for you'll get no sup when your life is past.
So last song, hopefully the voice will stand up a little bit. This is a song I wrote myself. I was an artist in residence. That sounds an enormous pretentious thing to me now. In a wee project in Kilmaley back 2008, 9, 10. And it was in a, as opposed to appointing a visual artist, they appointed somebody to write traditional songs. And I don't remember what the fee was, it wasn't that much, but anyway, I remember the chairman of the committee looking at me on the first day saying, "You're just going to write me the one song, it's the most expensive song I'll ever have paid for." I said, "No, I'm going to do 3 songs. So a happy song, Gulthree, Gantry and Sunthree, a sad song, Gantry, a happy song, and Sunthree, a lullaby. So I had this notion about writing the lullaby before I got there. And I guess for this festival, for older people in a sense, that's what the idea behind the Bealtaine Festival is. It's a grandparents' lullaby, it's explained there in the notes, you see. So I wrote the words, and it came to me on the very first day, literally, a baby being passed around, old people sitting at coffee, and it was just magic, it was incredible, it just lit up. And the thought came to me, what were these people thinking as this precious object was passed one to another? And what would the prayer be in the grandparents' heart for their grandchild if this was it? And so this is the idea behind the song anyway. And words come into it somewhere there, third verse. I have my prompts loaded on my iPhone. Unfortunately, nobody else knows the words, so if I run into trouble, nobody can help. Okay. Usually, most of us when we write songs in the tradition, we kind of borrow a melody. It's the old way, but I wrote a melody for this. I don't make any pretensions for the melody being particularly awesome or anything, but for what it's worth, it is a new melody. And if you don't have Irish, the opening line is "O Glúin, go Glúin," which is from generation to generation. Okay, go on, sorry. O Glúin, go Glúin, our story goes, our hopes and all our dreams. You'll have your share of cares astore, but I pray love reigns supreme. Singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babalay, that love and joy will be your lot. For this I fondly pray. For we are like the three wise kings who came the Christ child to embrace, and as you're passed between us now, a light shines through each face. Singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babalay, that love and joy will be your lot. For this I fondly pray. Within each heart a prayer now forms, a wish within each breast, that your way in life will be straight and true, for you only the best. Singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babalay, that love and joy will be your lot. For this I fondly pray, that you would hear the skylark sing, while mayflowers scent the air, the murmur of a purling stream, when lambs bleat without care. Singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babalay, that love and joy will be your lot. For this I fondly pray, that you would see the twilight moths fly up against the moon, the stars reflected in Dúlach on a calm, clear night in June. Singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babalay, that love and joy will be your lot. For this I fondly pray, that you would see the sun go down, a fireball in the sea, and hear the waves break on the shore, and sometimes think on me, singing Hush-a-Babaloo-a-Lana, singing Hush-a-Babaloo.